Let me tell you that 6 7 months ago I was really trying very hard to improve my English. I used to watch lots of English videos, I used to watch lots of English podcast, I used to watch lots of random videos in English in order to improve my speaking English. And at that time I used literally use lots of methods. I literally tries a lots of method in order to improve my English. But I was stuck at speaking English. I was having a lots of difficulty to speak English. I wasn't able to form a sentence. I was not able to speak the sentence instantly and in a very fluent way, right? But something did happen. And 2.5 months ago, I started recording myself in front of the camera. And thereafter, what happened? I started becoming good at speaking English. I started improving my English. I was able to form a sentence in an easier way. I was able to speak English in a great, amazing, charming way. And I was having a lots of confidence while speaking English. So from this, what basically I learn is that you learn a language just by speaking that language. It means if you want to learn English, you have to speak English. There is no other alternative option like do reading, do listening, do writing, and do this all the stuff, and you will learn a language. This is not a practical approach to learn any language. If you want to learn English, then just speak. I know that this kind of solution is kind of very boring solution that I have given or boring advice that I have given, but this is the because this is what you have to do in order to speak English in a great, efficient, and effective way, right? Because let me tell you that if you want to learn a swimming, then you are not going to learn swimming just by watching a video of swimming. For learning a swimming, you have to swim, you have to take action, you have to do XYZ thing in order to learn that thing, in order to get mastery over that thing. You are not going to learn this XYZ thing, you are not going to learn English just by taking the 30-day or 6 month course on speaking English and you will be master at speaking English, you will be professional at speaking English. This is not going to happen, right? That is why it is very crucial for you to speak English, right? And you are not going to learn English just by learning the grammar, learning the tenses, learning the subject plus verb plus object, and you will learn English. This does not, bro, you are not going to learn language just by using this all the methods. If you want to learn, then just speak. That is it. That is the straightforward answer to your problem, right? Anyways, let me tell you that how did you learn your mother language? It can be Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi, Punjabi, whatever language it can be. How did you learn that? Let me tell you that when you were a child, what you were used to do, you were just listening. You were listening to your parents, you were listening to your neighbors, you were listening to your siblings, you were listening to all of them. Thereafter, what you simply started doing, you started repeating after them, you started copying them, you started speaking your mother language, and that is how you learn your mother language. Even though you were making a lots of mistake, but then also you were just speaking, and you learn a language, right? You were not caring of people that what people might think of me if I will be making mistake at my language. You were not caring of what people might think of you. You were just speaking, and you learn a language. So from this, what you get to know, it what you learn. So from this, what you learn, listening and speaking are the most important pillars of learning any language. It is the most important pillar of learning English or learning whatever language you want, right? So here I am going to give you the things that you can do for listening and speaking. Let us start. I am having two things for listening, two things for speaking. Let us start. First thing you can do for listening is copy method. It means you have to pick any creator from YouTube who speak in English and you have to copy the rhythm of that guy. You have to copy the way he speak. You have to copy his style. You have to copy the tone of that guy. Because let me tell you that when you were a child, you were just copying the behavior of your parents, or you were just copying the way they were speaking, the way they were speaking, right? So in the same way, if you want to learn a language, you needed somebody to copy, right? That is why it is very crucial to use this copy method. Anyways, let us move to the second thing you can do is watch movies, watch web series. This is the best method, this is the best way to learn any language. Because let me tell you that in movies and web series there are lots of situations where you get to know that what sentence you have to use, what word you have to use, how you have to use that sentence, where you have to use that sentence, when you have to use that sentence. You get to know this all the stuff. That is why watching movies and watching web series is crucial kind of thing in order to improve your English, right? Anyways, let us move to the second thing. Let us move to the speaking. What you can do for speaking and what I have done for speaking. Let me tell you. First thing I have told earlier to you, which is recording in front of the camera. I started recording myself in front of the camera and I started becoming great at speaking English. Here I am not saying that I am so much professional at speaking, I am so much fluent at English. I am not that type of guy till now, but I will be that type of guy. Yes, definitely. Anyways, second thing you can do for speaking is use AI, use ChatGPT, use Claude AI, use Gemini, use Grok. Because in AI, for example, in ChatGPT, there is a tab where you can speak with AI. AI will be speaking with you, and you can have a good conversation with AI, and you can learn your English, right? So I think I am done with this video. I am hoping you will implement what I have told. For speaking, what you can do, record yourself or use AI. For listening, what you can do, use copy method or watch movies and web series in English, so that you can get to know that how sentence is formed, when, where, what, how you have to use a particular word in a particular situation. Bye bye. Meet you in our next video. Stay calm, stay curious, keep building yourself. Bye bye.